Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. In previous session, we managed to copy the sale order and make a replica of it and renamed it to be the purchase order, which is identical. Means and now we are mm, adjusting it so that it becomes a real purchase order. Actually, the purchase order, what it is showing is a replica of sale order. Okay, so uh, first of all, we managed to bring all the purchase orders in this drop down. Okay, in this session, we are going to populate the purchasing person name in here. And also, this is our key thing. This is uh, in our previous form, it was named, this drop down was named as cust, but this is actually in purchase, it should become what? It should become the either business partner or supplier or whatever, right? Uh, it would have been good that we use the BP as a business for that business partner is the collective term which can be used for either a customer or a supplier. So both can be said one term, that is business partner. But anyway, we forgot it. This in our sale order procedures, so we have to change this cust name uh, to the supplier. So let's go and change it. So we go there in the purchase order form, you will find this. This is at the moment cust. So this is, so let's rename it to be the business partner is the appropriate thing it should have been. But since we have, so let's take it uh, as a supplier. Supplier. Excuse me. You can also use the term vendor as well, but let's take it as supplier. Okay. So supplier is the new name of this, and this purchasing person, it was previously salesperson. So let's rename it as a purchasing officer. Purchasing officer. Okay. So we have made these two changes here, and let's go to the initialize option, and in here we find all this cust. Mm. Mm. And replace it with the supplier, right? So first of all, do it carefully, otherwise uh, it may cause a problem. Okay, so cost is going to be replaced with supplier. Okay, let's replace it. What is it? Okay, 61. Okay, So no problem. We have uh, replaced it. And also the salesperson is now the purchasing officer. Salesperson is as purchasing officer. Yeah, officer. So let's replace this as well. So 10 replacements. Make sure that this is in the current module only. If we don't do this, it may go to the current project, and that may spoil all the code. Okay, so this is very and this is something to be done very carefully and very knowingly that what you are doing. Okay, so these are done. The next is we are going to populate the data in here. So let's see the exit sub. We use this exit sub to terminate this until here. But now we are going to use this employee name. Yeah. So Control X, and we put this thing to be terminated until here, for example. Okay. So before we do all this, let's first of all run the procedure and see if it's working. It's working as long as this is done. The purchasing person and this should be blank at the moment. Now it is loading this, all the salesperson in here, right? Which it should not be doing. Salesperson can't be used as a purchasing person, right? The purchasers are isolated from the sales team, right? So what we have to do, we have to go to the where and stop it loading the salesperson in this dialog box, right? So we are going back to the form, and here we are going to go to the initialize option, initialize event of the form, and here before the exit sub, where yeah, it is exiting from here, before it is populating the wrong. So let's just adjust it. So the range which is sent is supposed to be what? We have to put a breakpoint in here, yeah, and let's run it so that so it has brought the range that is an address, right? So let's see what is the range it has picked. Immediate window. It has range T1 to T13, which is actually the 10, and then the names of the uh, people staff. But these are covering all the stuff. We only want the sales, the purchasing person, right? Let's go back and let me show you. I stop this here and I show you. We go to the employee sheet. It is taking this T1 to T13. So it has all the salesperson and one purchasing officer and the salesperson, right? So what it should be doing is bring only the purchasing person in the top line. Okay, fair enough. So that is S and T, not only just T. In the S, it should see that it's a purchasing person, then bring this in. Otherwise, ignore all the salesperson in here. Okay. So we go back to the form and we go back to the initialize of the purchase order. Yes. And here we are going to put a breakpoint. Yes. And this should become, this is becoming, as we have seen, it is T1 to T13. It should be one column left, that is S1. Yeah. That is S. So by deducting 1 from this column, you have made this T to be S and S to the T. Yeah, S and T. And in here, this is going to be copied. I analyze first before adding anything. You are going to see if, just write if this is equal to purchasing officer, then you add. And this is not one to be added, it is going to be the second element, and if. So this way, it is now going to bring only the purchasing officers and ignoring all the rest, right? So let's go and see if it works. Let's remove this breakpoint and we do this. So it has brought all the sales and it has brought the purchasing person only, ignoring all the others which were included in there, right? Similarly, we do not want in the sale order form. Let's go back to the sale order form as well. And we do not want the purchasing person to be displayed in the sale order entry form, right? So we have made this adjustment in the sale order form as well, so that the purchasing person should not get displayed in here. So we go to the initialize portion here, and if you see, this is the sale order, and we have made sure here that the sale person, if it is equal to sale person, then bring this and ignore any purchasing or any other profession in that. Okay, fair enough. So if we load the sale order form, you won't see the purchasing person being displayed in here. You won't see the purchasing person. All the salesperson team is showing here. Whereas in the purchase order entry form, you would see only the purchase person. That's how. So I hope you got this approach. It's very straightforward and simple. All you need to do is change the condition, and the same form, the copy of this form is being quickly developed. It's converted into the purchase order form. Okay, so we will do the next enhancement in the next video. Thank you very much for joining us.